Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Pewdiepie's Tubers Simulator. Let's see where we're at today. So, keeping up from yesterday, we are now level 8. We have 24,392 views. It's got some bucks, and added a couple things to our room and our inventory. And this is where we're at for our quest. We have to publish 2 science videos, and we need about 24,000 more views. I don't see any science videos, so we'll start with that one and see if maybe we get a science one with it. Yeah, science. There we go. Alright, so we got our first one rolling, and that will probably accomplish this one. So one of those and one of those works for me. Catch that sponsor eagle. There's another 4,000 views. There we go. Get a better view of our working space. And I'd like to start off every episode that we're going to do with this. If you're playing this game, go ahead and leave your ID in the description so we can add you and feature you in the next video. Oh, did not want to play Puggle, plus the fact that I can connect with your account and I can send you gifts like these people get. So there, I've sent my gifts for the people that have put their name in already. Let's take a look at their rooms and see how they're doing. And Visigoth's room is coming along pretty nice. He has an exit sign, but we all know he has no exit. He is stuck there, just like all of us. Look at all the gold records and stuff. Looking pretty awesome. And now look at Matthew 1008's room. His is looking really awesome too. He's got himself set up pretty nice. Got the whole mutant theme going on. Doing really, really well. A lot of pictures. Whole lot of pictures. Big stack of money. He's got it all. Really cool room. This one hasn't changed much. Outer Minds room still looks the same as it did yesterday. And Pewdiepie's room is odd as usual. But that's okay. So it makes him special. So there we go. It looks like I picked up 1 new follower, so that's awesome. So, for those people on my list, I hope you enjoy your gift for the day. And if you want to get in my list, go ahead and drop your name in the comments below. Send it to me if you don't feel like it, but honestly, it'd be better posted in the comments because then everybody can add you. And that's more friends and more views and more votes and more gifts. Even though votes and stuff showing up under maintenance, so looks like they're still working on those as far as I can tell. So hopefully they get those going soon. How's our videos coming? Not bad. About 9,000 more. I think we're gonna make that pretty easy. Sponsor goal. That got us 25,000. So we could get another shipment. That would actually help us level faster. We could start working on the subs for streaming. We still got to do something with those, but I think we can work on these last, or in between doing some of the other ones. But I have a feeling 50,000 is going to come pretty quick compared to 25,000, simply because we can do more stuff. But if this lets us have 2 shipments at the same time, well, here's the downside. I can have 2 shipments, but do I make the number of views I need to make to support having 2 shipments? Because some of this stuff is starting to get kind of expensive. I mean, that was 100,000 almost. That was 90,000 almost. It's 88,000. Dude, it's taken me a while to get that amount of views at this level. Not a severe amount of time, but it has taken a little while. So what would benefit us the most? Probably getting these up, because we could raise 20 levels in these with what we have right now. There we go. 1 million total views.
That's a lot of views. Are you cheating? Only I can use the cheats.
Break 100 total item locks. So we need 6 more of those. That means we need to make another level. Well, I guess that settles that. We gotta get shipment 2. Because that's how you get levels. So this should help our levels go up, even though our views at this level with these other bonuses may not support it, because these are low. So let's take a look. We have one of these. We have one of these. Just really order a chair. Even if we're going to keep it, because we need more home. We don't have a lot of the home one. Sport seems to be our lowest, though. But that is low as well, so. I thought dark would be our highest, not music. Oh, games. Games are our highest. Well, on the plus side, views always generate. So, because we got streaming to 10, and we got streaming longer, so we get an extra 360 minutes after we stop playing that we start generating extra views. So that's going to help us out. What do we do here? What do we seem to make the most of? I'd like to say dark. Almost there. Can almost order a chair. And see, that's going to take every single view we made. In the last, like, that's an hour's worth right now. I think we're in boost, but I'm not sure. Okay. Sure. Now, I've ordered a lot of items that are actually in my inventory, not on display, because what my idea is that if I order stuff and have it ready, I can pull it out of my inventory and display it and change it around as I see fit. If I'm ordering it to place it, I'm never going to finish the room. So I'm trying to order everything I can to keep that rolling. Alright, one of our science videos finished. And there's another science video. So there we go. That should meet our goal for this. And we are in a shipping boost for another 53 minutes, but that's okay. These will finish after the video's done. And they'll be there for tomorrow. And we are in a video boost for another 24 minutes. So for the length of this episode, we're going to be generating additional views. Not that views are really helping us right now, but we need to get a good reserve up, because tomorrow when I get in, we're going to have to order 2 new items, so we're going to need probably a couple 100,000 points. So that's going to be kind of severe. I got this guy today to finish a quest, and he is level 8. You have to be level 8 to get him. And he is right there. Science and pets. Apparently this confuses a lot of people, because it actually gave me the quest before I was level 8. So I had the quest to get him before I could get him, and there was no way I could finish the quest because he's a level 8 item. So be aware of that when you get to be, if you're playing, if you're lower level and you get to be like level 7, it's going to throw up the quest to get this guy. And this is where you find him. He's in the level 8 unlocks, and he will show up under pets and science, and he costs 91,700 views. It takes a couple of hours to arrive, but that will finish that quest for you. He's a Comptosaurus, so I think they called him Compy, but that's where he is. And it took me a while to figure it out, and I had to actually make level 8 to get him, so the quest had to sit there idle, which kind of sucked, because I was spending so much time looking for this guy that I wasn't putting effort into leveling to level 8, because I was trying to find him, and I didn't want to order something until I could find him. So just be aware of that. It will kind of screw you up if the same thing happens to you that happened to me, that you will get the quest before you can finish the quest. So don't let that intimidate you. Just order a couple more things and finish the quest and go about your business until you get to level 8, and then you'll be able to finish this one. So it's not a horrible thing. It just takes a little extra effort. So I guess ordering 2 things at once wasn't bad, because we just ordered that just like 7-8 minutes ago, and we're already up to almost 30,000 views again. So that's not bad. We're gonna going to get whatever these give us, and then we're going to get 20,000 for finishing this. So that'll work out pretty well, I think. Get some more bucks. Need a lot more bucks to finish our room. So I think it's 75 to get it one more notch. I'm wondering how wide we can make it, because we'll go this way first, then we'll go out. That seems to make the most sense to me. Concentrate on one direction, and when you find out how far you can go that way, then go the other way. So if there is a maximum, we'll get there. If there isn't, then once it gets insanely expensive, we will start working in the other direction. But our room is going to be really lopsided for a while. So yeah, what I've been doing, and I'll put one of these plants away, is I order the item, and then I stick it in the inventory, and then it's in here for when I want to use it. But I get it, I get credit for it, I got it out, it's already raised the level on whatever. But as far as I can tell, it does not have to be displayed in order to count. Otherwise, these would not be going up. And I would not be seeing bonuses for this being like level 8. So I don't have to keep them out on display and stick them in the inventory, use them as I choose. But at level 8, I don't have the inventory to do what I want to do yet. This is a really cool room designer that they've set up for us. And there's a lot of things I see that I want to try. But I got too many things to buy that I have to buy, and can't get enough of the things that I want to buy. I guess I could, but I would suffer in other areas. Basically, I'd end up with like level 50 dark and level 1 everything else. So it'd be extremely unbalanced. Which I guess is okay for some things, but trying to do this in a logical way, and that would ruin the logical way. We still got to finish our carpet even. But now we can get 2 pieces of carpet at a time. And I think the carpet costs, takes about half an hour to get here. Where was it? Yeah, there it is. Carpet. 23 minutes. Plus with a boost, that's going to be like a little less than 20 minutes. So we'll be able to finish that up tomorrow morning when I play a little bit before I go to work. Get a couple pieces of this and a couple more pieces here, and it'll start to look like more of a room. And the thing about carpet is you get the carpet, but you don't get points for anything. I don't think any carpet I've seen so far has a category. Although this AstroTurf looking thing should be outside or sports or something. There's sure a lot of them. Take you all the way up to level 40. I'm guessing that's max because there's so many carpets. Double trending. That'd be cool. And grab that sponsor eagle. See how achievements are coming along. I'm kind of curious. And that's where we're sitting for our achievements. That's what we've done. We have to publish a bunch more videos, get a bunch more subs, buy a bunch of items, and do quests. Play Puggle a few more times. And these I can't do because it won't let me vote. It's just leveling up trending categories. And it's following rooms. So I can't follow more rooms because I can't get into it yet. So right now it looks like all we have to do is continue just playing the game. We already got all the sponsor eagle ones. We already got all the other ones. We just need to get subs. We need to get items. We need to get levels on here for the categories. And we need to buy. Commercialism 101. That's what we needed to do. That will finish in a few minutes. 5 minutes. Although, that's not saying the sponsor eagle is not worth clicking on, because that 3,520 views is nothing to sneeze at for clicking on something. However, we don't have to do it for any more achievements because we've already done it the 250 times that you needed to do it. Now it's just a I can, not I have to. So, commitment done. Now we just gotta play Puggle a bunch of times. So, might as well get started on that. Because we probably gotta play it 50 more times, so. And see, there you go. Now it becomes worth it. We get 3 minutes knocked off each shipment. So now Puggle becomes more worthwhile, but it also costs 11,500 to Puggle. More costly, but more benefit. And that hurts more when he falls through the cracks, because it took 4 minutes off. Imagine if we got 3 times that, how much that would have taken off in one hit. So, becomes more tragic when he falls. Not just for him, but for us too. $42.50. That's good because we need to get back about 22,000 that we spent playing around in Puggle. It's renewable resource, so it's not like we're spending our bucks, which we get very few of. We're spending views, which honestly never stops reoccurring, so we're doing okay there. But basically took 2 of our videos to play Puggle twice, so we got that not going in our favor. And that's on boost, so if we weren't boosted right now, we'd take 4 videos just to play Puggle 2 times. Probably should have knocked out those 250 Puggle games earlier on. Get that commitment out of the way, but we'll get there eventually, because I know if we play Puggle with every 1 item we order, or every order cycle at least once, it will get there fairly quickly. It's inevitable. I mean, any finite number that you have to reach by doing one thing that you can and do have the ability to do is going to happen as long as you do it. The only way we would not get that achievement is if we decided to not play Puggle. And that's just not going to happen. So, we will get there. We will 100% this game. More subs. I'm not high enough to make a determination yet, but I think after 1 million subs, other than the leaderboard, there's not much point to subs. And after 1 million, you start getting around the top of the leaderboard anyway. So, well, the generic leaderboard, the leaderboard of tuber rankings. So, once you get up in about here, we're in the top 10, then you only got to get to 48 million to beat PewDiePie himself. And if this is your first video, we're not verified. And we will probably not be verified, so. We are not a significantly large YouTube channel, so I don't think we're worth anybody's time to bother trying to get it done. Besides, it doesn't mean anything. It's nice that it links to your YouTube channel, but if you didn't see my video here, you're not going to check out my channel through this game. This is not going to happen, so I don't see the point of it for us. Some of the other people, yeah, definitely. All these people, definitely. Those are all great talents to go watch. So you can definitely go check out any of these guys and be happy with what you see. And clicking on their names will take you straight to their YouTube page or whatever other page they have. And that got our science. Yeah, now we can't get another quest for 3.5 hours. We can get another sponsor, Eagle. What are we going to do now? Well, we're almost at half an hour, so that's the upper limit, or lower limit of these videos. So we'll go ahead and start a long video so it can run. I'm going to run out this timer, so we're going to finish this one, start another one, and then I'll end the video so we can talk about what's going on, what our intention is. So we've got 37 minutes worth of boost and shipping left, and we've got these two things on order, which should take us up to level 9 fairly handily. So that'll be done in about 2 hours. So that will be probably too late to do anything about today. So I'll probably check them out tomorrow morning and order some more stuff. And then tomorrow I will probably finish up the carpet and do some more work on the room now that I can order two things at a time. And I added this to my tablet as well, so I can actually play it while I am away from the computer. I just can't record it, so we will see some changes off camera and adjustments that I want to make. Because if I'm here and I'm playing it, I want to record it, but it's kind of hard to do more than a half an hour of this game. It's just not, it doesn't have the long-term let's play ability per session, because you're doing the same thing. I mean, new day, new adventure, that makes it cool. Half an hour, after that you're kind of, unless you have something you're chasing, you've done it. You've done your business for today. And since we have less and less quests to worry about, and making levels and stuff less and less often, we're getting less and less funny dialogue, so that's not there. Because the first few levels, the interactions with PewDiePie and the other things in the game, you know, that happened pretty rapid fire. Through the tutorial, through the first couple of levels, he was showing up every couple of minutes. That made those episodes very recordable. They came together really well. They had a good amount of ability to make the video longer, but after that, now you're at the point where it's like, okay, I buy some stuff, I make some videos, I play some Puggle, I check my quests, and even though I enjoy doing the rest, it's very hard to make it entertaining for you guys to do the rest. So 30 minutes is about the best we can hope for, I think, for a Let's Play session, at least for me. I know there's other people who can probably do a couple of hours of this and live stream it for hours and be interesting, but I'm not finding the avenues that they have that they can do that. So that's okay. Good for them. I mean, I admire watching all the other people who do Let's Plays. I learned something from everybody. So if you happen to do Let's Plays and you're watching my video, send me a link to your channel and I will definitely check it out. I subscribe to a lot of other channels and I watch a lot of other videos. So as much as I like making the videos and I like playing the games, I like watching other people play the games. So that's kind of fun for me too. Especially if it's a game I'm playing or have played or considering playing. So I'm guessing we're getting pretty close to 5 minutes left. Alright. So what I usually do when I wake up in the morning in a couple hours to get ready for work is I try to go through and I find the 3 trending things for the day and see if I can just get those up so I know what the rest of the day is going to be the most effective. And then I would order something when I could only order one thing and move some stuff around, and I would look at the quests that I had available and see if any of them finished based on doing what I was doing to start. Well, now I have this on my tablet so I can play anytime I want to. I can do a little bit more work on arranging things to make some of the episodes a little bit more interesting. And we'll do some room designs and some other things, but it was looking pretty grim to me at the beginning, trying to figure out how I was going to do an awesome room design, only being able to order one thing. Basically, well, I was basically working out to like 2 or 3 things a day. So that would have gone up to like 4 things a day. But I was really only playing this when I was recording it. So now I should be able to record more or order more stuff even when I'm not recording. So we'll be able to get a little bit of a jump start on getting things moving forward. So hopefully we'll see a chance or a theme develop in our room to where we can make it a nice place to visit, or a scary place to visit, or a weird place to visit. I'm not sure which we're gonna do, because right now we're just getting things. Because I'm not sure what the overall inventory ends up being in the end. There are a lot of creative things in here. As you can see, you can make an entire room of these guys. But what's at level 9? What shows up next level? What cool thing do we get next? I mean, I know we're going to get this, because I'm a big fan of anything horror movie related. So we're getting that, but what else shows up? We don't know, because it doesn't tell us. Because if you go into the store and you look, this is all we can see. And then the rest is hidden. But you get a glimpse of what it might be. Then you have to guess. Which is really cool because you can kind of see some of it, and some of it looks really awesome stuff you'd like to throw down in your room, and some of it you can't see at all. But, you know, you can kind of get an idea that, like, this, where was it? The scratches on the wall. I imagine that would be pretty popular with people. The little skeleton hanging from the wall. I'm assuming it's a skeleton. It may actually be a person, but I'm guessing it's a skeleton. But you gotta be level 20 to see which it is. So if you make a plan and say, I want to get to level 20 so I can get that to design my room, then there you go. You know, her whole room was spiders. Because that's what I'm thinking that is. I was never very good at that. What's that Pokemon? So, I don't know. That might not be a spider. But it sure looks like a spider to me. So, anyway, they all have things like that. You can't uncover them completely. But you can start to set some goals by looking through them and saying, that's pretty cool. I want that. I want that thing in my room. Like, you could take the horror hockey mask and you could get goals and you could make a field hockey or a lacrosse or even just a hockey rink in your room. So you can combine them and you can come up with some pretty cool ideas. We just need to come up with some ideas and see what we have available. And we will do that. But we need more options right now and we need more stuff. So we will definitely get there. And one thing I did notice that wasn't exactly obvious to me, but when you're doing a video about a trending item, the item flashes up here. And it also flashes down here to tell you it's a trending item, which is pretty cool. So if we do this home one, you can see how it's not flashing. Now we've got these two flashing because we've got these two boosted, or these two trended. I'm sure that's probably obvious to most other people, but it took me a minute to notice it, so I thought I'd pass it on. Maybe there's those people who haven't started playing it yet, and that might help them out. Alright, folks, that is the episode for today. And we have already sent our gifts to our friends. If you want to be in our list of gifted friends for tomorrow, make sure you put your in-game ID in the comments down below. You don't have to be a subscriber. You don't have to be a regular. You don't have to add me back. Just put your name in there and I will add you to my list. You can, of course, do any or all of those things if you like, but it's not a requirement. I'm not one of those people who says, you got to be a subscriber before I will help you out. No. It's a game. You're playing a game. I'm playing a game. Put your ID down there. I'll add you. We'll send you some gifts. We'll get you some good things in the game, even though I have no control over what the game sends you. I send these every day, first thing when I start playing. So when I make tomorrow's video, if I see you've put your ID in my comments, I will add you, and I always check immediately before I start making the next video. I will add you and I will send you stuff. And you can certainly add me back. You can not if you choose to. I'm not terribly worried about it either way. But if you did, thank you. Always appreciated. And now for the standard begging stuff for the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my videos or my content. Do a lot of different games. Try to do a good variety of stuff. We've got a couple projects going on right now, doing Tuber Simulator and Space Run and World of Warcraft, so the schedule's kind of full right now. World of Warcraft is about halfway done, so once we finish that, we're going to replace it with something else, because we have a 60-day deadline on World of Warcraft. Space Run is, well, we're just running the missions, so when those run out, we're done. We'll play something else. But that runs on Wednesday. Tuber Simulator and World of Warcraft every other day during the week and on the weekends. So if either of those strike your fancy, feel free to check them out. I make playlists for every series that I do. So if you look through my playlists, you can find the series that I am doing or the ones that I have done. One of those may be interesting to you. Like the video if you enjoyed it, dislike the video if you didn't, and if you feel the need to tell me what I can do to improve, send me a message. Always willing to hear from people. Nobody gets any better if they don't get some constructive criticism to help them move along. So until tomorrow, I will catch you guys later, and once again, put your ID in the comments so I can add you in the game. See you later.